The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more.
අපි HOGWARTS legacy game play එකක් ගෙනාවා. අපි නිතරම මේක කරන්න කියනවා.
Now I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us. Very good. Happens to the best of us.
හතරනේ ඔබන්න ඕන. කොහෙද ඒක හුයි?
Splendid. Not to worry.
එහෙමනේ කරන් තියෙනවා මම දන්නේ නැහැ හරියට. මම පහනේ ඔබන්න හතර ඔබන්න ඕන.
Excellent. Don't lose your composure.
අය මම පෙල්ලේ.
Very good.
No,
Points
no,
to Slytherin. But there's certainly no
මම යාළුවා මේක
smoking
සිතේ
play
නිවාසෙට
without
ගියේ.
some friendly competition.
මට අය ග්‍රිෆින්ඩෝ නිවාසය යනවා
Would
සිතේ
you
නිවාසෙට.
care to give our new
මේ
student
graphic card
a bit of
වලද?
a challenge? Come on up.
මම දැම්මනේ යාළුවා අල්ට්‍රා සෙටින්. නොමින් එක බලා ගන්නවා. setting ko setting amiti na high තියෙන්නේ nice
You'll be the blues just
දැන් මොකද අපිට කියන්නේ කරන්න
and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
මම
Yes, sir.
මේ වනේ
Let us see this.
නෑ
There we go. Accio.
ආටෝ
Be sharp.
ඒක කරන්නේ කොහොමද
That is how it's done.
nice
Happens to the best of us.
Watch this.
ඒක මගේ 10 ලකුණු මේකට ගෙනත් දාන්න මම බිමට දාන්න හරියන්නේ නැහැ නේ දැන්නේ තේරුනේ
Here. Ah, you almost had it.
මම ඔක්කොම බිමට දැම්මනේ යාළුවා කවන්නේ මේක අපි හිතන්න බෑනේ
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
කවුද මොන
I
වට
think we
ගන්න
are well
තාම
past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter.
Nice.
Focus now. You will need
අය
it.
වෙන පැත්තේ මටන් ගමු කමෙන්ට්
This
මටන් ගන්න
round
හරියන්නේ
settles it all.
Let us see this.
nice
There we go. Accio.
අයියෝ මට එක නවත්තන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ යාළුවා
Be sharp.
ඒක ඉස්සර වගේ නෝ නවත්තන්න
That is how it's done.
nice
That's it.
එක නවත්ත ගත්තා
Watch this. Phew.
දැන් මගේ වාරේ
Accio.
අයියෝ
Keep trying.
මට එක තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ අපි දිනකම්ම ගහන්න හිතන්නේ මේක
Very good, both of you. Well done.
කවන්නේ එහෙම තමයි වදිනවා මේක මේ ලෝඩ් එක තමයි ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ සෙට් වෙන්නේ නැත්තේ අර ලෝඩ් එකේ උඩ හිර වෙනවා මේ හිර වෙන්නේ නැහැ උනට ලෝඩ් එක තමයි මේ වෙන්නේ ඔය සීන් එකේ එන්නේ
Class is dismissed.
Nice,
Gather your things on the way out.
මට ගෙපෙන්ඩ
Well
වන
done back there.
එකක් කෙලෙතන
You took the
යාළුවෝ.
loss
සිතලින්
in
නිවසට
stride.
ආවේ.
Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Understand. There you go.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first
මේක
arrived.
RPG
I
එකක්
transferred
කළේ ඔය
here
වගේ තමයි
from
තියෙන්නේ එකේ
Wagadugu
ආවා
just before my
කියලා
fourth
නම්
year.
මනම් ඒව තියෙන්නේ.
My mother received an
Like, I
offer
make
to
RPG
teach the
killing
nation
weird.
here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet කියලා යවමුනේ.
Well,
තොර වැඩි
it's been
කතා කරන්න
nice
ඕනේ.
talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
දැන් අපි ඔහෙට යන්න ඕනේ.
Of course. You can
Professor Ronan ළඟට
A
යන්න.
word, if you will.
so inclined.
You
Put a
wanted
kataru.
to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you
අපිට තමයි කතා කරන්න
instruction
වාක්‍ය එහෙම
outside
තෝරන්න
of the
තියෙන අපිට තමයි
ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me
Mechanic
soon
RPG
regarding a
කියන
special
එකක්
assignment that I am preparing for
RPG ද
you.
RIP ද මොකක්ද දන්න එක අන්න ඒක හරි මේක කතා කරන්න ඕනේ මොකක්ද මේ මුත් කතා කරන්න බෑ මුත් එක නෙමෙයි සේවුණා නයිස් එකට කොහොමද එළියට යන්නේ ඊ කමිෂන් එක වෙත් තියෙන මෙතන මිෂන් එක තියෙන නයිස් මම දැන් මෙහෙන් යන්න වෙන්නේ
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
මට මාය
Revelio.
ඒ ගන්න පෙට්ටියක් තියෙන චෙස්ට් එක ඒක අරහින් තියෙන
Glad I don't have to stay in the car.
You can't
And then
imagine
there
how
were all the
inconvenient.
goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
කොයි කරින්න බෑද අපිට
Oh, well, fun. I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boys.
අර ඒක ඇතුළේ තමයි තියෙන්නේ
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flat.
ඒ කරින්න බෑ වගේනේ
Fight, fight. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister of Boot or the Minister of Black?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Pete to smack. She says
Ay,
it's
minsan
a
na lang
boot,
kuwet
and he
tete.
says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both
මිෂන්
wrong.
අපිට තියෙන දේ බලගමු නයිස් මේක දාගත්ත එක නම් අපේ යන්න ලේසි
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flag.
නැත්තම් මේක පාරවා ගන්න හොග්වර්ට්ස් වල පට්ට ගේම මේ දැක්කන අපි යන්න ඕනේ දැන් පල්ලෙහාට හොග්වර්ට්ස් ඊට පස්සේ ලොක් එක මේ යන්නේ වගේ නයිස් එකත් පස්ට එක ආවා යකෝ මේ පඩි පෙල්ලන එක නැතර මේක ලිෆ්ට් එකක් එක්ක දාන්න ඕන මේ දැන් අපි ආයෙත් පන්තිකට යන්නේ වෙන පන්තියක් මේක මතක නෑ යන්නේ දැන් මේවා හැංගෙන මට කලින් මතක තිබ්බා දැන් මතක නෑ
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time.
I get new students every year, but I only
Tahu
have one
Maya ikan dengan
Hebridean
noni
black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Aduh. Iya, Maya ikan nanti memorial.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Kita mau kali hati ni mana tu ni? Amin dia ni macam kiando ni, macam kiando ni. Nice. Macam kiando dia berapa?
Levioso.
Paling ni macam ikan kan ni, ali ane kata apa sih saya kira, mereka tiada.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Aduh. Muat dah biar nol begini. Apa dia ni?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Nice. Granado.
Very good. But the best way to practice
Maya
is
maker and tamak maker no ne.
We'll start with you two.
Nice.
Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want
Aduh.
using the Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students do this again. I do enjoy.
Nice, Charlie. Nice.
Use the basic cast when your opponent
Nice.
is down.
Kan mati ke ada kan bayali.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Saya kira hati na yali.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle.
Nah, dia harus mau harti nade. Kamu cesana menanti na, kamu yang ada tapi ni ali. Kota kamu.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be
Sebastian.
It was certainly good practice.
Mapakra 5G
Felt more like I was
PC
dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
අපි එක තරගම් පළවෙනි එක.
You owe me an honest jewel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
දෙවෙනි තරගම්.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes.
අන්න
To
ප්‍රොෆෙසර්
keep
නේ
students
අර
in
යනවා.
the dark.
මොකක්ද ඉන්නේ දැන්?
So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Nice.
Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Nice,
Till
nice,
next time.
nice.
Revelio.
මම මොනවද තියනවද? මේක මෙතන තියනවා. අපිට ලොක් එක කඩන්න බෑනේ. අනේ මෙහාට පොඩක් කම්බන්න යනවා චෙස්ට් එකක් එම බලන්න.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included. Revelio.
මෙහාට මම දැක්කන් චෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා කොහෙද ඒ තියෙන්නේ? මේකද? ඒක ගන්න වෙන අපිට.
Revelio.
අනේ වන්ද. මේක ගන්න පුළුවන් නේ.
My parents visited
ඒව ගන්න පුළුවන්. Nice. දැන් මිෂන් එක කොහෙද නැව මේ පාර දාගෙන යන්න නැත්තම් මල කරදරේ හොයාගන්න ඊට පස්සේ මේකේ හොට් ගොස්ට් වල. Nice. got बारवा ගන්න ගහම එපා වෙනවා යාළුවෝ. මේකෙන් අපි පාර දාන්නේ. මේ පස්ටර් ලොකේෂන් එක ඩීටෙක්ට් කරන්නේ නැද්ද? ඒක පල්ලේ හැතනේ.
Fills our stone hearts with joy to be in the presence of such
මේක පල්ලේ ආයා මේක
Revelio.
මොනවද තියනවද? මොනවද? මෙතන පස්ටර් මේකක් තියෙනවා. Nice. කද්දන්න සීන් එකනේ. Goblin.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hackett
RPG
and Ronan. Seems
RPG
Professor Fig taught you quite a bit. Before you left. I wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few Revelio, was it?
මේ හොට් ගොට් වල ඉන්නේ පළවෙනි ඒකට. කණි කට්ටිය යන වෙන්නේ ෆස්ට් ඉයර්, සෙකන්ඩ් ඉයර්, තර්ඩ් ඉයර් එහෙම ඉන්නේ මෙයා කෙලියම් වෙන්නේ පස්වෙනි එකට. මෙයාට විශේෂ දක්ෂතාවයක් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි ඔය.
In that regard, I've asked your professors
ඒකේ
to help
වඳුරු මාය
hasten
යනවා
your
කියනවා මෙයාට
progress
පේනවා.
with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm ready to go.
Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with wand.
Let's go.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Nice. Nice. Đang qua đây ăn nào đi. Ít bằng cái đâu. Mày phá rồi tụi nó.
My young friend.
Ah, there you are.
Kata cái một tích kìa.
You have a new spell to teach me,
Professor?
Indeed I do. And an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up. Makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
To first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Ini kan bayar lah ya. Mereka nak dah ada pulang nanti.
Levioso. Lumos.
Dah apa yang. Ni apa ni meten tahu yang ni kan ni. Amin.
Revelio.
Hari. Mereka no ni mandan no. Apa Allah maya kami karo. Mandan no.
Levioso.
නෑ ඒත් මොකක්ද අපිට කරන්න තියන්නේ?
Revelio.
අනේ මන්ද යාළුවේ. මේක කරගන්න කියලා කියන්නේ අපි ඒක කරගන්න ඕන මම මේ ඉන්නේ. try එකක් දෙමු ආයෙත් පාර. මේක ඉක්මනට යනවා. කොහොමද මේක කරගන්න ඕන? අපි හතර ඔබල බලමු. නයිස්. ඒකනේ කරන්න ඕනේ යාළුවනේ මම මේ වෙන බටන් ඔබ කරලානේ. එහෙම තමයි නේ යාළුවනේ.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Nice. දැන් දන්නවා දැන් වැඩ යන්න ඕනේ යාළුවා අපි දැයියා.
Preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nice. මේකත් හරි. මම දැන් ලකුණු හරියන අපි යාළුවෝ මෙතන නවත්තමු. ඉතින් නවත්තන යාළුවෝ මගේ channel එක තමයි subscribe කරන්න යාළුවෝ. bye bye.